Hey folks, it's Bill up here at Lopstick. Today is March 18th, so it's a Monday. It's snowing again up here in Pittsburgh, which is pretty cool. It's that winter just doesn't want to let go yet. We got kind of spoiled there, last week when we had those nice temperatures, and looks like we might be getting some flurries and some more precipitation on and off for the next week or so, which is good. We need the precipitation, we need the water, we need that in the system. It'll help fill the lakes. It'll give us a better runoff for the salmon run and stuff like that when the ice finally does go out. Right now, the flows below Francis, they're at 502, and the flows below First Connecticut Lake is at 197. Both are really good flows for right now. The flow below Francis, like I said, 502 is excellent. It's a great time to go down there and fish your smelt patterns. Fish for those bigger browns and some of the nice fat chunky rainbows. They've been feeding very well this entire winter. Like I said, the flows are good, and even though it's snowing, the air temperatures are actually fairly good. So you might get a little bit of the freeze up in your guides, but it's not going to be like you're going to be down there. It's going to be brutally cold. It's actually quite pleasant, and again, very little snowpack on the edges, so you won't have to worry about trudging through that too much. But just the water's going to be cold, so just make sure that you wade safely, stay safe, don't wade too deep, and fish slow and methodically. One of the things I want to talk to you about is today is just getting your gear ready. Orvis has put this out. I agree with it, although I'm not very good about taking care of my own gear as much as I should, but I have been doing it a lot this year just because it's real simple. It just only takes a few moments. And first of all, if you want to just bring your gear in, I will be more than happy to take care of it free of charge. I will take care of your line. I'll clean it up for you. I'll check it out, see if there's any problems with it. Like this right here, this is your typical loop-to-loop connector. You can see that this one is really hinging bad. It's breaking right there. So ultimately what I'll end up doing, if this is mine, but if it was yours also, I'd cut this off and I'd put it in a nice hard butt, usually like a hard piece of monofilament, put it in a loop on the end of that, and then you'll be good to go for the rest of the season. And this line here is pretty dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, I'm going to peel it off all out. I've got a bucket here of warm soapy water. I also put in a little bit of line cleaner in that. So what I'm going to do is that I'll put that in. I'm going to let it soak for 5 or 10 minutes, run it through a cloth. I'll do that a couple of times. And then also while I'm doing that, I'll open up the reel, go inside, and I'll clean all this stuff out. Usually what I'll do is I'll just take a paper towel and maybe some denatured alcohol, clean that all up, and then re-grease it, make sure everything's fine. Like I said, if you all want us to do that, you can bring it right into the shop, leave it with me. I'll be more than happy to take care of that for you free of charge. Also, go through a lot of your, it's a good time to go through your fly boxes. I know from my own experience is that I actually left a couple of fly boxes in one of my boats over the winter in just condensation. So all the hooks were rusted and completely junk, which is unfortunate, but that was my own fault because I didn't plan ahead. But we can, a lot of times if they're not too bad, we can salvage those with just a little bit of silica and dusting and drying off and stuff like that. So folks, if you need anything from us, come on in. We've got some really cool stuff going on. We've got those Eclipse shirts, rain jackets, which is great for a day like today. We were talking about that, sitting around the campfire while it's sleeting and snowing out. It's nice to be warm and dry. We learned that last summer especially. So folks, anything you need, the Helios rods are coming in shortly. We're going to do a test cast with those as soon as they come in. And just be in touch, folks. You all take care. Enjoy your time. Enjoy what's left of winter out here. And I know that coming up from down south, it doesn't seem like winter, but we still have it very much up here. So we'll see you soon. Be well.